Hi fiber friends, it's Heather from Featherly Crafts, and I just wanted to come on here and give you an update on my Stash Bust Summer Challenge. So last time we spoke, I was starting the process of making this diamond tank, and as you can see, I'm not done yet, but I've gotten a lot done. This is with crochet thread size 10, 2 strands held together, and I am well on my way to getting this done. I have to do one more bust piece here, and then I can make the straps and the border, and then it should be close to done. So I did put that aside for a few days as my hand was hurting and I wanted to take a good break, but now I'm back and ready to keep crocheting. One thing I've been trying to do is get my ideas organized. I have a lot in my stash and a lot of ideas floating through my head, and I can't keep track of what patterns I want to make with what yarn. I also have to measure and weigh my yarn to make sure I have enough for the patterns I'm thinking about. So I have this little notebook on hand and I decided to start writing down some of my projects. So the first one, of course, is the diamond tank that I'm working on. That's by Brianna K Designs. And another one I want to work on that I haven't made before is the Whimsy Willow cardigan, and that's a pattern by Evelyn and Peter. And I think I want to make that one out of this beautiful green Kobu yarn. I have a lot of this, and this cardigan is one that goes longer. It kind of like goes down below the waist, below the hips to like mid-thigh, and I have a lot of this. So I think that would be a beautiful way to use up this green yarn, and it's in the color Bayberry. It's so soft, it's so beautiful. It's a little bit of a pain to work with because the Kobu and the Trubu kind of split as you're crocheting, but I've used it before and I was very happy with it. So yes. And then the third thing on my list is the Summer Treat Vest by Pete Crochet. I've already made one. I was lucky enough to be able to test her pattern, which is incredible. I recommend it to all of you, the Summer Treat Vest by Pete Crochet. It came together so quickly. The pattern repeat for the vest was a breeze. I love it so much and I am anxious to make another one. So I have some options for that and I wanted to get your opinions. It doesn't take up that much yarn, surprisingly, so I have a lot in my stash to work with. One of which is the Peyton's Grace, this purple that I got at the yarn swap recently. I do have a lot of this, so I will be able to make either 2 separate projects with it or one larger project. I'm also wanting to make the Joey dress by Tinderbox, and I have her pattern already. I'm thinking I might make it out of this purple since I have enough of it. But I also have some other yarn I'm thinking about making it with. So if I use the other yarn, I'll use this for the Summer Treat Vest. I could also make it with this. I have a couple of cakes of this mandala, Lion Brand mandala. This one's falling apart, but I have this colorway and I have this colorway, and I think these would make really good summer treat vests. Another option I had, which is a little bit funky, but I think I might love it, is the Caron coconut cakes. When these came out, I know it was like hit or miss. I love them. They're so incredibly soft. I found it was super easy to work with. Even with all these little fibers, it wasn't that difficult to frog. So I've made a bucket hat already. I've also made like a little button-down short sleeve shirt last year, I think it was. So I might make a summer treat vest out of the Caron coconut cakes. I have a few different colorways to choose from. So yes, another thing I've been working on and have finished, so this is my first Stash Bust Summer finished project, is the checkered hat, which is a pattern by Everbee Makes, and it's actually coming out on June 27th. So go follow me on Instagram at Featherly Crafts because you'll be able to see when this pattern comes out, and you'll see all the other testers versions. They're really beautiful. I actually made 2 of them because they were pretty easy, and the first one I made was with this beautiful olive green and white, and it ended up being a little too big for me, but it's perfect because my fiance loved it, so I gave him this one, and I decided, well, he has one, I need one too, So I made it in this beautiful lilac and like vintage white. So yeah, next to the white, it does look more yellow, and that's on purpose. This is like a vintage white with the purple. So I love these cute little bucket hats. They are going to be perfect for summer. We already know that we want to wear these to a music festival that we're going to later this year. So I can't wait for us to go in our matching bucket hats. And it's also like a nostalgic kind of pattern. Music festival we're going to is Vans Warped Tour. Yes, I am an elder emo millennial, and having Warped Tour come back is a dream. So I had to go with the like checkered print to pay homage to Vans. So can't wait to wear these, and that's like my first finished project for the Stash Bus summer. I didn't have to purchase any supplies for that, and hopefully I'll finish up the diamond tank soon and then can get started on another project. I wonder how you guys are doing on your Stash Bus summer. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you're working on. I'd love to know what's on your hook and if you've been able to use up any of your stash. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, it's at Featherly Crafts. And definitely tag me in your makes because I would love to see what you have for the Stash Bus Summer Challenge. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.